Hello! Welcome to Mystic Frequency. I'm Lisa, and I will be your collective tarot reader here today on January 25th, 2026. But no matter when this reading finds you down the road, whether it be in July or September, this reading here has a message that is trying to get to you. Or there is someone that is around your field that you are connected to or close to, and your guides are using you like a radio frequency in order to reach a message to them. But if you are interested, go ahead and jump into the timestamp below in the description box because I'm about to go ahead and get my disclaimers out. You are more than welcome to go ahead and see what the reading unfolds. So the first disclaimer is I can only give my own personal experiences along with the guides that are here today. I cannot give professional advice though. So whatever is revealed in front of you is not the only choice or option or decision that you need to make. There are other different avenues and there are other resources out there for my collective listeners. And the next disclaimer is remember that you always have the wheel in your hand at all times and you are in control at all times. Merely whatever is shown is either A, to assist you, help you grow, or help you develop new skills, or help you avoid catastrophe or calamity or accidents, or really just to show you when you need to pause and take a breather and just be able to see the bigger picture of things. But I am excited. There is so much snow outside today, guys. It just keeps falling down. So if I sound a little breathy, I am trying to get over being sick. So just take that as it is. If you hear me kind of sniffle, I'm trying not to sniffle. But let's go ahead and dive into your affirmation for the day. I am valuable. Yes. So this affirmation right here, see the value in the things that you do, the things that you create. See the value when you don't have anything in your bank account. See the value when you have really nothing of physical material that is around you, and see that you do have worth still. You still have something to offer. You still have something that is worthy, that is beautiful, and you are priceless, but you have worth. Today, your guides want you to see how valuable you are, if I can speak. And one thing that I love about this right here is if you are in an area that is being impacted by weather, oftentimes you're going to have that guilt in the back of your mind of, I need to stay home because I want to feel safe, because I value being with those that I am close to. But then you have this, at the forefront of your mind, you're like, but I need to go and go to work. Otherwise, it's just going to look really bad and it's going to diminish my worth and people aren't going to rely on me. They're going to say a whole bunch of things. So there's that inner critic that's coming in here and saying, stop that. If you value your time and you want to protect your energy from having to expend it in an unnatural way, then stay where you are. You are valuable. Like, I'm sick right now, and if like I ever get to a point where I'm not able to like create a video, that doesn't mean I'm not any worthy, or I don't have worth, or that I don't care about the collective. It's all about seeing the worth and the value in pausing and just being able to breathe. But this could talk about people trying to go to work when there's things going on, or they feel sick themselves, or they just can't get into their vehicle and just do what they need to, or their children get sick. That too also. You are still a valuable person. You're still a valuable coworker. And whenever you have to cancel plans, whenever you're going out on dates, or whatever the case may be, you are still a valuable partner when you have to put the reins back and say, hey, I cannot do this today. I'm so sorry. And the people that love you and cherish you and want to be around you, they will understand this and they won't try to make you feel bad for it. So remember today that you are valuable. Your self-love oracle is look to the moon, or look into moon energy for your highest desires. So speaking of moon energy, I am actually about to be releasing a Snow moon for February, since it's coming on the 1st, so I wanted to make sure I got it out early for my collective so that way they can take advantage of the Leo energy that's going to be in this new moon. But look into moon energy for your highest desires. Look for ways that you can release what you shouldn't be carrying, or ways that you can purify. With this moon coming up, it talks about purification, purifying things in your life and your world, your mind, body, and soul. But look to see when you should be resting. Look to see when you should be acting. It's looking and achieving here. But yes, look into moon energy for your highest desires. The animal guides that are coming through. Oh, that's interesting, because on the back of the deck, I seen this card and I thought it caught my eye. So we have dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shapeshift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. So mastery is your destiny. Anything that you want to achieve, any kind of skill you want to learn, you really put your head into the books about it. You figure out what's the nuts and bolts to this whole program. What can I benefit from obtaining this piece of knowledge, and how can I use it so that way it shape shifts me, so that way I can just turn into whatever I want to be, a jack of all trades. And oftentimes when you hear I am valuable, that is one reason why you are valuable, is because you strive to learn more than what you know. And that's a great tool to have in your tool belt, is when you're looking to others who have more information than you do. You've outgrown where you currently stood, and now you're looking for ways to expand that for yourself. And you're doing it with dignity. You're not getting upset with people who are like, why do you do what it is that you're doing? Like, why do you keep doing it? You take a lot of pride in what you do, and it brings a sense of purpose to you, and it makes you more wise. And dragons, they oftentimes talk about these obstacles that we have to overcome, and they are protecting this treasure at all costs, this treasure that is very, very worthy and valuable to them. And they're not just going to let some random knight come in and just take what it is that they have already obtained for themselves. Your next guide is this squirrel. I swear, guys, this squirrel just loves y'all so much that it feels like it needs to come out. So we have always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Make a plan for the future, and life will give you all that you need. Think about where you want to be in a week. Think about where you want to be in a month, 6 months, down the year, maybe 5 years ahead. What is it that you wish you could obtain? And think about the steps that you can take in order to get there. And while you're doing it, allow yourself to have this optimistic, this sunny disposition where you're having fun the entire way, even when things seem, dull, even when things seem kind of grim, or, because we have our ups and we have our downs, and when we start to, like, we're doing something and we're trying to prepare for it, and we're always prepared. Sometimes, even when we're the most prepared souls, things just happen out of nowhere. And the best thing you can do in those moments when you are no longer prepared for this moment is to just quietly sit there and observe this and say, what can I learn? What can I take from this? What is here for me to master in this moment? What can help me shape shift? But you're trying to make plans. You're looking towards the future and thinking about, okay, I know this is coming up and I need to make sure that I have the steps necessary in order to do this. And this is another reason why you have a lot of worth, is because when someone does not have something, you are the first person they think to go to, especially if it's knowledge or if it's advice of some kind. But they go to you for your sage advice. And this one is the horse, so freedom. Your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. So there is something that it's got fast movement that's coming in here because we have the 5 horses here. And 5 talks about change. It talks about when we start to feel a little bit unstable, or when there's a little bit of conflict that's coming ahead, especially when we feel that we need to prepare for this. And we're needing to shapeshift. We're needing to allow ourselves to embrace these types of wins because they're going to be there to help us grow and overcome things and really accomplish our dreams. But deep within you, there is a greater purpose that is calling you. And the purpose that calls you is the one that it's like you desire it so much. You want to have it in your hands. You want it to be within your energy field so that way you can hold it close. And you want the purpose that really does bring that value where no one is like you. You are unique to your own call. All right, so let's go ahead and look at the focus for the mind. And for the focus today, we actually have 2 here. And I'm hoping Spirit is not talking about me whenever I look at the focus here, because we have 5 of Pentacles upright and we have Strength in reverse. And this can usually talk about somebody who is like they're pushing themselves against their limits. They're trying to find the strength within to set out and do the things that they need to do. And so they may find that their mind, their body, and their spirit is just kind of like all over the place. But it is January, so a lot of people are trying to fight the flu. They're trying to fight the stomach bug. They're trying to fight the cold or just the cold weather in general. But even when you don't have the strength to keep moving forward, even when you don't have the strength to stay in this situation where you feel as if you are losing something, or you just suffered a financial loss. It's like, this is something that you may have been preparing for, where you knew that there was going to be some kind of setback. You knew there was going to be some issue that would come to play. And that's what's at the focus, is because you're preparing for it and you're trying to get your energy and stamina ready for this, so that way you can really take a hold of it. And you may be worried at this moment. You're worried about how your emotions might come to play, especially when you have that lack of mindset, when everything starts to get to you. Think of the 5 of Pentacles as like something just happens. It could be a medical bill that comes out of nowhere and you didn't have the funds put back for it. It could be an accident. It could be, think of someone who may have lost their home, or whatever the case may be. But because of your fun and cheerful disposition, you are trying to find ways where you can just pull all that raw strength from within so you can keep moving forward, because you see that there are people around you that need to be able to lead behind you, and you're not trying to show them your emotions right now. Right now, the only thing they can see is your back. And it's like you would be very terrified right now if someone were to actually look you in the eyes and ask, how are you doing today? Are you okay? Because normally you would be this person everyone goes to advice for. Someone that is very positive and upbeat, and someone who has all this stamina and strength. And right now it's like, today, I just don't really have that energy to do that. And right now you need to look and see, what can you pull from within you that is something you desire in this moment? And see this as just one of those cycles that just tends to come out. And it's not meant to keep us trapped in this energy forever. It's just meant for us to learn and grow from it and look to see if there are resources around us that can help change our perspective of this or really help us get out of this. Sometimes the best thing you can do is look to someone that is very wise and knows how to get through this. I do feel like this would be a great opportunity to maybe see if look into financial advisors or even just a therapist, a good friend that you can talk to and say, hey, I've been going through quite a bit and I'd kind of like to talk about it. Right now, I feel like I'm not very valuable in this moment because I can't do what it is that I normally would do. And I want you to know, my collectives, that's okay. You don't always have to be strong for others. You know, your children are looking up to you. Even if you don't have children, it's the people around you that look up to you. And being able to express your emotions, it's a healthy thing to be able to do that. And it's a right to be able to do that. And to hold it in is to tell someone that they should just hold their emotions in at all times. Just so that way it could just explode unnecessarily so. But think about the energy you are in and see how you can use moon energy to get yourself out of this cycle. I don't know how I want these cards. Oh, and the number 8 also, because this is the strength, talks about mastery as well. It's about taking action. So there is action that needs to be taken here, so that way you can accomplish this setback that you need to overcome. At the heart of the matter, we have the Knight of Cups coming in, and it is upright. So there is someone that is trying to come in and provide this imagination, this beauty to the situation that you are in. They're trying to let you see that there's a different way to go about this by using your creativity. And this could honestly be someone that is trying to come in and romance you while you are at this low time that you were focusing on. Or you may even feel like you don't have the strength or the financial means in order to sustain this kind of relationship. But this person cares a lot about loving another person and galloping towards them and just sharing all the love in the world that they can possibly do. And this person wants to come in and provide that strength for you so that way you don't feel the need to always do that. And oh, I just caught this. This is a dragon as well, guys. I just noticed this was a dragon. Oh my goodness. And so here's this knight coming in. And this knight does not have a sword. It's not like the knight of swords who has his swords. And who has his swords, if I can speak. But he's coming in here because he realizes love really needs to be brought to this situation. You may be this dragon in this moment. And so he's trying to come in and provide a little bit of warmth, a lot of, maybe even a hug. But your heart wants someone to come in and kind of rescue you from this. It's like you want to be this, and there's nothing wrong, and if you're a male, there's nothing wrong with wanting someone to come in and support you, especially when you've done the supporting yourself, when you've done all the preparation work yourself. There's nothing wrong for asking for a little bit of assistance. And this knight, he sees this as a mission. This is his goal right now. And he wants to come in and do something about it. You can feel it within your heart. You can see that there are people around you that would love to come in and leap into your world. Don't be ashamed of whatever certain situation you may be in. This is a specific message that is just coming to me, but this makes me think of maybe a separated parent that has they have their child and they're having to make ends meet. And there's someone that is coming in and you may have not thought that you were worthy enough of this kind of connection. But you were walking towards it. You're walking towards it because you know that this knight has something to offer you, bringing love into this situation. And you're just trying to find the energy in order to do something about this in the moment, because The last thing you want is for others to see you in a negative way. That's what I'm hearing, is like, you don't want someone to pity you. You don't want someone to say you are weak. And you're not weak. You're not weak at all for wanting love, for wanting romance, for desiring a connection that, even, it's like when people see you at your lowest and they still want to be with you. That's what I'm talking about here, guys. That's at the heart of the matter, and that's the kind of connection you want. You want someone that wants to build something with you from the rubble, from the loss, and to provide that strength. Now, your focus, or not your focus, your subconscious mind, this can be a focus as well. We have temperance upright. And temperance is, you're trying to find balance between relationships and what it is that you need to be financially looking at. Like, I can't really go on date nights because I have this that I am trying to replace. I'm trying to find the strength to get out of this mode right here. And you're trying to find this moderation. And really what the biggest thing is like, allow yourself to be patient and openly communicate this, but don't allow yourself to say that I'm not valuable. I can't take this relationship right now because I am not valuable. And she talks about the purpose as well. Balancing what it is that you need to do in order to lead and pour out into your purpose here. So there's things that need to be blended, things that are being alchemized here. And she's smiling while she's doing it. And she's got her hand inside the goblet. She's like pouring it in, and she's also got her hand in it as well. So it's like she's trying to put a piece of herself in the mix as well. She's not just taking all the physical materials that are around her. She's also pouring herself into the mix as well. And she sees that when she pours herself in it, everything just tends to flow so much more fluid like, and it just pours out of everything. The balance, the moderation, knowing when a knight will be excessive with their emotions, because he's not in a reversal, he's in the upright mode. So he's walking towards you. In the back of your mind, you're trying to think, how am I supposed to balance a relationship and what I have going on? Well, just be patient with yourself. Be open and communicate this, and just be prepared that this is going to come in. Be prepared that someone wants to spend time with you, even when you're at your lowest. But my dears, that is your collective reading today. I am looking forward to see how the comments look, and just let me know how it resonates. And let me think, what is a good question? How do you find your value when we have a model that is presented to us in the world, whether it be at work or these expectations that are placed? How do you find your value so you can take care of yourself and your needs and balance the things that you need? How do you find your worth? Let me know in the comments. But I'm going to go ahead and head out here, guys. Have a great, blessed day. And if you liked this content, please like, comment, and subscribe so you can see more videos like this. All right, guys, I'm heading out.